Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making chicken tinga. It's a delicious, delicious chicken recipe that you will not want to miss. So stay tuned. I'll show you how to make the most perfect chicken tinga for you, yourself, your partner, your family, for whoever. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's get into this sauce for this chicken tinga. So we're gonna heat our pot here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pour in my olive oil right here. And it's 1 tablespoon olive oil that I'm putting in my pot. And I'm going to next be adding half of an onion. Little popping. I've got to turn my flame down a little bit there. I can cook this for just a little bit until the onions start to soften a little bit. Let's stir these onions up and get this smelling great. So delicious smelling. And the next part is I'm going to add in my 2 cloves of garlic. So just so you know, I'm going to be posting all the ingredients in the description box below, step by step. Okay, now I'm going to add my 2 cloves of garlic into this. Oh, that smells wonderful, people. Smells so good. It smells, I wish you could smell this. But I know you know the way sauteed onions smell, olive oil, and some fresh diced garlic. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I'm going to let this saute for about 4 minutes, and then I'll check back with you in 4 minutes. Stay tuned. Okay, our 4 minutes have gone by and the aroma is out of this world. The smell of the onions, the garlic, the olive oil. Now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our cumin and our parsley. I'm sorry. Now we're gonna add our cumin and our parsley. So let's go ahead and add that in, and hello, Flavor Town. Yes. Again, ingredients, amounts will be posted in the description box below. OMG, this smells so good. And you know, there's 2 types of oregano. You can get your regular oregano that you can find in your spice store, but I like to use the Mexican oregano. It just tastes so different. So when you get a little bit of oregano of your standard US oregano, and you go like this and you smell it, it has one type of smell. But when you get your Mexican oregano and you squeeze it and mash it together, it smells different and it's better. Again, it adds the Espanol to the Espanol. That is good. Now I'm going to add my tomatoes next. Fire roasted tomatoes, to be exact. And you can find your fire roasted tomatoes in your canned vegetable aisle. Many different brands. You can't miss it. Oh my gosh. Flavor Town is here. Next, I'm going to add my chicken stock, and I just like to use Kitchen Basics, but you can find any Swanson, you know, any type of organic chicken stock. It's pretty affordable, pretty basic. I think most people have a little bit of this in their pantry. Okay, got that in there. So now I'm going to bring this to a simmer, and it'll take about 5 to 7 minutes to get this to a nice little simmer, and I'll check back with you then. Okay, so 7 minutes have gone by, but now let's go ahead and add in our chipotle peppers. These are, the way these smell, oh my God, it's out of this world, out of this world. So let's add our chipotles into our sauce. And I put about 5 chipotle peppers in here, and if you want a little bit less, it's basically a smoky, sweet, chili pepper. It's not like spicy by any means, but it just adds this wonderful smoky, sweet to savory. It's just really amazing. And next I'm going to add a little bit of salt here. So let me add, it's about a ½ teaspoon salt, and I like to use my kosher sea salt. So put a little bit in my hand, kind of know about ½ teaspoon, just like that. Okay, so let's get this blended together, and I'm going to again let it come to a little simmer, and I'll be right back. So just a quick note, this sauce is really freezable. So if you want to make a larger batch, you can actually freeze your sauce separately in a freezer Ziploc, or you can actually freeze it with the chicken. So after your food is completely done, your crock pot chicken's done, you can actually take some of that and you can actually freeze it, and it defrosts very nicely. So that was really easy. You just got your ingredients for the sauce. You basically put everything in a pot. You brought it to a simmer. And now it's time to transfer it over to my NutriBullet so I can get this blended into a nice thick sauce for our chicken. Okay, so let's get this put in here very carefully. It's very hot, so be very careful. It's quick. I don't know if you have a bullet or if you have a food processor or whatever you have, any type of mixer. You just want to get all this delicious sauce in there. So let's put our lid on nice and tight here. Okay. And let's blend away. Done. Okay, so next it's time to get our chicken thighs, or you can use chicken breast. I typically like to use chicken breast, but for this recipe, because I just want the extra like fat and just all the delicious flavors that you get with a fattier cut of chicken, blended with this chicken tinga sauce. It's gonna be out of this world. So let's get this put together here. So, you know, I mean, the great thing about crock potting is if you do it on a Sunday night, you can put this away and have meals for half the week. Right? It depends on how much you make. So I have made plenty to get us through half the week. So always, when cooking with raw chicken, be cautious. Always wash your hands and make sure to keep all those chicken utensils separate. And here we go. Check out this sauce. Oh my gosh. Talk about magical Flavor Town smells. And it's as simple as that, people. That's it. That is it. I have my sauce on the chicken. I'm gonna put the lid on and I'm gonna let this go for about 3 to 4 hours. I'll see you when it's done. Okay, the tinga chicken is done. So let's plate it and let's give it an honest review. So I have my lime. I have my warm corn tortilla, and I'm gonna get a little bit of this chicken tinga that I've been cooking for 3.5 hours. Oh my gosh, look at that. And again, if you want it spicy, you can add the 4 to 5 adobo chilies in there. If you don't want it so spicy, add less. It's up to you. I'm gonna add a little bit of my lime to my chicken. Add a little bit of this cotija cheese, a little crema, a little drizzle there, a little bit of fresh onion, and a little bit of fresh cilantro because you know I love cilantro. And there you have it, Chicken Tinga Tacos. If I can do it, you can do it too. Enjoy. See you in the next one.